guess I'm supposed to be in midlife. I guess I was supposed to be in midlife 10 years ago. And whether I would have gone through a crisis had not a crisis of unprecedented proportions presented itself is something I'll never know. Oh, oh, and there's Lynn.
There's Lynn.
Tiny baby. She looked so much like your mother, I can remember the minute she was born, the nurse held her up and I said, "Oh my goodness, she looks like my mother-in-law." And they said, "Oh, is that all right?"
There
I am, hanging diapers.
This is the days before the
Before
disposables.
Pampers, it was a different era.
There's the old 56 Chevy.
Oh,
That
yes,
was
our
a-
first car. Whoops. Oh,
Okay,
there she
okay,
is.
there's Lynn.
Look. The day that Dave was in the hospital visiting Lynn, and the doctor took him aside and told him she had leukemia, was, I guess, the worst day of our lives. It was unbearable to watch her suffer. My wedding ring's bent. It's bent from the pressure of her hand squeezing mine, trying to endure the pain that she experienced. And I think I'll always let it stay that way.
I put Lynn's graduation in here, the one that I liked,
Oh, okay.
somewhere if I can find it. And there are some others.
There
Oh,
it
here
is.
they are.
There it
Here
is.
it is.
Oh, I like that. I like that. At this point, you see, Lynn had just been out of the hospital not too long, and she's wearing a wig,
Wearing the wig
right
there.
there because she had the chemotherapy and had no hair. Never knew at that point that she would live long enough to graduate from high school and then go on to college. It was a lifetime lived in such a short period of time. It's always going to be hard. It's always going to be hard. The heroism with which my daughter lived her life and her need to leave some sort of mark, to be important somehow, is the stimulus for my doing the work I do. I want you to be thinking about ways in which you, in your daily lives, can reach out and help the person next to you, the person you don't even know.
Since Lynn died, Ruth has committed herself to the worldwide peace mission of the Presbyterian Church.
It isn't easy. And yet, I think we all know that we're not alone.
When Lynn died, Dave Rylander also changed his priorities. He became more generative. After 34 years as a commercial banker, he became director of a community food bank that provides food for the unemployed and disenfranchised.
I think she'd like what I'm doing today with the food bank. She was that kind of a young woman that cared about people.
It's awful hard to say that she had to die so that I could learn how to live. But maybe that's true. It seems to me that the midpoint of our lives is a time of enormous opportunity. We've learned a lot about what life really is. We've had experiences that have enriched us. We have seen some of the tragedies and some of the joys. We've done our apprenticeship, so to speak. And at least for me, I know who I am. I think in some ways we're more cautious, and yet in many ways I'm less cautious than I was. Because what do I have to be afraid of?